The Illusory Absorption, Part 2. The Bodhisattva Great Being Padma Sri Gaba said to the Blessed One, "Excellent," and listened as the Blessed One had directed. The Blessed One said, "Son of noble family, the extent of the thus gone one Amitābha's life is boundless. Even if you had 1,000,000,000,000 eons to describe its limits, it would not be easy. Son of noble family, although the life of the thus gone one Amitābha is boundless, all compounded phenomena are empty, unstable, without solidity, and fleeting. Therefore, son of noble family, in a distant future the Blessed One, the thus gone, worthy, perfect Buddha Amitābha, will also pass into nirvana. Though he will pass into nirvana, his sacred Dharma will remain for 84 trillion eons. Just as when he was alive, his passing into nirvana will also accomplish sentient beings' roots of virtue to their full extent. At that point, however, other sentient beings will no longer behold that thus gone one. Yet the bodhisattvas will obtain the absorption of remembering the Buddha. They will always and continuously behold the Buddha and not be separate from him. Son of noble family, when Amitābha passes into nirvana, lotus flowers and trees made of the 7 gems will emit several hundred gates of Dharma, similar to the Dharma teachings that the thus gone one taught. Son of noble family, after the thus gone one Amitābha has passed into nirvana, there will come a night when the sacred Dharma disappears. As soon as that happens, at the break of dawn on the very next day, the Bodhisattva Great Being Avalokiteśvara will awaken to unsurpassed and perfect Buddhahood at the foot of a Bodhi tree made of various gems. As he perfectly and completely awakens, he will be known as Saranta Masmya Buddhgata Sri Kutaraja. The precious qualities displayed in the Buddha realm of the thus gone one, Samanta Rasmya Buddhgata Sri Kutaraja, will be so extensive that even a thus gone one who is otherwise able to recount how many grains of sand there are in the river Ganges will not be able to comprehend them. There are so many causes for happiness and the precious qualities found in that Buddha realm. But, son of noble family, let me just give you a brief illustration of their number. The display of precious qualities in the Buddha realm of the Blessed One, the thus gone king of the golden-hued lion's play, which I described before, would not equal even 1/100th of this display of qualities, nor would it measure 1,000th, or even 100,000th of it. In fact, no number, analogy, or illustration would suffice. In this Buddha realm, even the names of hearers and solitary Buddhas do not exist. This Buddha realm is entirely filled with bodhisattvas. Son of noble family, even if one were to gather all of the hearers, solitary Buddhas, and bodhisattvas of the blessed Amitābha, they would not equal even 100th of the Bodhisattva Sangha of the Blessed One, the thus gone one, Samanta Rasmya Buddhgata Sri Kutaraja, nor would they measure 1,000th or even 100,000th of that. In fact, no number, analogy, or illustration would suffice. As for his lifespan, it will be 96 trillion eons. The sacred Dharma that he teaches will remain for 630 million eons. The Bodhisattva Great Being Padma Sri Gaba asked the Blessed One, "Blessed One, will the name of that world also be Sukhāvatī?" The Blessed One said, "No, son of noble family, it will not. That world will be called Complete Gathering of Wealth. Son of noble family, during the lifetime of Samantara Buddhgata Sri Kutaraja, until he passes into nirvana, he will be worshipped by the bodhisattva Mahāsthāmaprāpta. After he passes into nirvana, that bodhisattva will uphold his sacred dharma and propagate it so that the sacred dharma may remain for long. Later, when the sacred dharma has disappeared in that Buddha realm, Mahāsthāmaprāpta will awaken there to unsurpassed and perfect Buddhahood. He will appear in that world as a thus gone, worthy, perfect Buddha, a learned and virtuous being, a blissful one, someone who knows the world, an unsurpassed charioteer who tames beings, a teacher of gods and men, a blessed Buddha known as Supratīśita Guna Manikuta Raja, just as were the perfect bodhisattvas and the perfect environment belonging to the Blessed One, the thus gone worthy perfect Buddha Samanta Rasmiya Byodgata Shrikuta Raja. So will they be precisely and without any difference for the Blessed One, the thus gone Supratīśita Guna Manikuta Raja. His lifespan and the period of his sacred Dharma will also be the same. Any son or daughter of noble family who hears the names of the Blessed One, the thus gone Samantara Smabhuta Gata Shrikuta Raja, or the Blessed One, the thus gone Supratīśita Guna Manikuta Raja, will render irreversible their progress to unsurpassed and perfect awakening. Padma Shri Gaba, any woman who hears the account of how the Blessed One, the thus gone king of the golden-hued lion's play, passed into nirvana, and who hears the name of these two future Buddhas, will no longer have the identity of a woman, and after 400 million eons she will destroy samsara. She will render irreversible her progress to unsurpassed and perfect awakening. She will always see the Buddha, listen to the Dharma, and serve the Sangha. And as she moves to the next life, she will take ordination. She will recollect her past lives and attain unimpeded eloquence and retention. Then, from within the retinue, 960 million gods, men, and other beings called out in a single voice, "We pay homage to all thus gone ones, those yet to come, those who presently remain, and those in the 10 directions who have passed into nirvana. We rejoice in their names." And they continued, "Blessed One, this entire gathering now engenders the mind of unsurpassed and perfect awakening." Then the Blessed One prophesied their unsurpassed and perfect awakening. 8,400,000,000,000 beings purified their eye of Dharma regarding phenomena so that it became stainless and unobscured. 7,000 monks freed their minds from defilements without further clinging. Then at that time, the Bodhisattva Great Being Avalokiteśvara and the Bodhisattva Great Being Mahāsthāmaprāpta caused a miracle by which the entire retinue could see all the limitless, uncountable Blessed Ones in the 10 directions, making prophecies for their unsurpassed and perfect awakening. Such was the miracle that they performed. At this spectacle, everyone present exclaimed, "Blessed One, we now see the extent to which these two Bodhisattva Great Beings are cared for by those Blessed Buddhas. It is amazing to see so many Blessed Buddhas making prophecies regarding these two holy beings." Then the Bodhisattva Padma Shri Gaba asked the Blessed One, "Blessed One, how much merit is created when a son or daughter of noble family remembers this sutra taught by the thus gone one, carries it, reads it, comprehends it, and extensively and genuinely teaches it to others?" The Blessed One said, "Son of noble family, it could be asked what would be accomplished and what would be the reason for me to reply to the question you have put to the thus gone one. Son of noble family, it is because base sentient beings may distrust the thus gone one's teachings, and will therefore continue to meet with harm, unhelpful situations, unhappiness and misfortune. Padmashrigāva said, "Blessed One, in this assembly there are sons and daughters of noble family who are dedicated to the vast, indeed extremely dedicated. This teaching will also appear to beings yet to come. So it is for the sake of the welfare and happiness of many beings that I request the thus gone one to explain." The Blessed One said, "Padmashrigāva, that being so, I ask you to listen well to what I will say and keep it in mind." The Bodhisattva Padmashrigāva said, "Blessed One, excellent," and he listened as the Blessed One had instructed him. Then the Blessed One said, "Son of a noble family, say there is a man who is strong, powerful, and with great amounts of merit. Now, however many beings one may think there are in what one thinks of as the realm of beings, the thus gone one has said that there are many more than that. It is not like the realm of the earth. All those beings that person supports with his head, shoulders, or hands for limitless tens of millions of eons. For as long as he lives, he offers them clothing and food, and provides them with all types of pleasant provisions and services. Now tell me, Padmashrigāva, would that man's merit increase greatly on this basis?" Padmashrigāva said, "A lot of merit is created when just a single person develops a loving attitude, even if only for as long as it takes him to snap his fingers. So how much more would be created if someone embraces all beings with love and serves them with all necessities for their happiness for endless, limitless tens of millions of eons?" The Blessed One said, "Padmashrigāva, you should be inspired by this, and you should fully understand it. Any son or daughter of noble family who, immersed in faith and full of interest, develops the mind of awakening based on a sutra that the thus gone one has taught, like this one, and takes hold of the sutra, remembers it, reads it, understands it, and teaches it extensively to others, will, based on that foundation, give rise to a much greater amount of merit." The Bodhisattva Padmashrigāva declared to the Blessed One, "Blessed One, when the thus gone one has passed into nirvana, I will take hold of this sutra, which has been taught by the thus gone one, and grasp it, read it, understand it, and teach it extensively to others." The Bodhisattva Padmashrigāva and the 960 million bodhisattvas then all declared in a single voice, "Blessed One, we too will take hold of this sutra, and grasp it, read it, understand it, and teach it extensively to others." The Blessed One said to the Bodhisattva Padmashrigāva, "Padmashrigāva, if any woman hears this Dharma teaching, she will immediately be transformed from the state of a woman, unless there are the two causative factors, jealousy and stinginess." Then Shakra, who is Lord of the Gods, Brahma, who rules the Saha world, the four great kings, and many hundreds of thousands of gods, scattered divine Mandarava flowers on the Blessed One, and the Bodhisattva great beings. While playing billions of divine instruments, they called out, "Those sentient beings who hear this Dharma teaching, grasp it and teach it extensively to others, will reap a great profit." The Blessed One said, "Sons of noble family, what you have said is true. Any sentient being who holds this Dharma teaching in their hands, or hears it, and subsequently feels devotion for it, will give rise to roots of virtue before 10,000 Buddhas." Then a young girl named Viraja rose from her seat in the congregation and, motivated by altruistic thoughts, announced, "Blessed One, with an altruistic motivation, I have decided to give up any jealousy and stinginess and instead develop the mind of unsurpassed and perfect awakening. Blessed thus gone one, you speak the truth. Blessed one, if it is so that were I to become a Buddha, and other women should happen to hear this Dharma teaching, they will also be freed from being a woman as soon as they hear it. To that end, Blessed One, may all my woman's organs now disappear from my body, and those of a man appear. Instantly, the girl's female organs vanished, and her body became that of a man, of whom the Blessed One prophesied that his progress to unsurpassed and perfect awakening had now been rendered irreversible, and that he would become a thus gone one, a worthy one, a Buddha named Repeller of all disturbing emotions. When the Blessed One had spoken this teaching, the Bodhisattva Great Being, Padmashrigābha, the monks and the many bodhisattvas, as well as the world with its gods, men, demigods and Gandharvas, rejoiced and praised what the Blessed One had said. This concludes the noble Great Vehicle Sutra, the Illusory Absorption.